I don't know why this keeps happening. Okay, so if this video gets posted, just an update. So for some reason, my live streams keep getting cut off for copyright issues. I don't keep removing my videos. So I was on here with Sherry. I think the last name was Sherry Reed. It was Sherry Reed, if I'm not mistaken. Did the reading. The cards that popped out. The first card was Third Eye. Second card, Stand Your Ground. Third card was Recognition and Reward. Fifth card was Obstacles and Challenges. And then for clarification, this throat chakra card came out. So to me, I don't know if Sherry came back on here, and I think I figured out why my live kept getting cut off. So my sister is in the other room playing music, and I think my live stream was picking up on her music that she's playing, so it kept causing my video to get copyrighted. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was, is that my video was picking up on music that's playing somewhere else in the house. So as I was saying, she got Third Eye chakra, Stand Your Ground, Recognition and Reward, Obstacles and Challenges, and then I clarified and I got the throat chakra. So to me, Sherry, if you come back and you see this video, because I know that you're not in here, and I'm sorry because the video kept getting removed. So what I was telling her is that since she got Third Eye chakra is basically like your intuition. You know, people always say like, well, I have a third eye, and the third eye picks up on things that the naked eye can't really see, or things that the naked eye doesn't really notice. The third eye sees those things. The third eye is that part of you that says, well, I know for sure, like I have a gut for every situation she's going through. She feels like she knows what's going on. And she feels like she knows the truth. And I was telling her that the spirit is telling you to stand your ground within that knowledge. These two cards, Recognition and Reward and Obstacles and Challenges, came out together for her. So whatever the situation is, she's going to get recognition for the truth that she knows. But with that truth, with that recognition, there's going to be obstacles that come out. So I asked Spirit to clarify, and the throat chakra came out. To me, the throat chakra is telling you to speak out. Don't be silenced. I can verify that with my little booklet. But all of this to me is telling me whatever you think is going on, or whatever you're sensing, is what's going on. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition, because the truth is going to come out. And Spirit is telling you to speak up. He or she is telling you to speak up, because you're right. You're right. And she was telling me that I was right within whatever she's going through. I don't know what exactly she's going through. Oh God. Okay. But whatever it is that you're going through, you're right. Like whatever situation it is, whatever you think that you're right about, you're actually right. And Spirit is telling you to speak up for yourself. So if she comes back to this video, hopefully this video stays up and does not get removed like the other one did. That was your reading. I don't know if anybody, because I know a couple people on the first one were saying that they did want a reading, but like I said, the video kept getting copyrighted and kept being removed by YouTube. So if those individuals come back in here and want a reading, then feel free. Just leave, like, tell me your real name. Hi Sherry, I just finished yours. I was waiting. I redid it for you. Not redid it, but I just reiterated what came out for you. So I'll just, because I still have your cards right here. because I know you remember the 4 that came out, and I told you I was going to clarify. My video kept getting copyrighted because my sister is playing music in another room, and so YouTube was picking up on that, and it kept deleting my my live stream. So that's why the live stream kept ending. So I asked for clarification for you, and the throat chakra came out, and that's basically saying that you do need to speak out. The throat chakra, of course, it's your vocals, it's you speaking up. So the clarification that I got from that is that yes, you do need to speak out, and you do need to be heard and allow yourself to be heard with whatever situation is going on. I'm not sure what it is, but you said that whatever I got from this was correct. So yeah, so the clarifier basically did say speak out. So don't be silenced. Don't let anyone silence you. Speak out. Hello, is it Heat Journey? So I'm not sure who else said they wanted one. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Let's see if I can find it again. So the last card was throat chakra. I remember that. Then you also had obstacles and challenges. You had recognition and reward. These were the 2 that came out together. Okay. Oh, wow. They're still in the same order. Cool. So it was third eye was your first one that popped out. Stand your ground came out after that. Recognition and reward and obstacles and challenges came out together. And then the clarifier for me was the throat chakra. Those are the cards that came out for you, Sherry. When I said intuition, I got that from the third eye card that came out at the first card that came out was your third eye. Yes. And I can read a clarifier for that, but when I see third eye, that's what I think of as intuition. But I can read from this little booklet if you want what this booklet says. So for third eye, according to this, it says this is the most often talked about of all the chakras in clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. So that's what I get from this is your intuition. So we're gonna do that one more time. Third eye, stand your ground, recognition award, and then you had obstacles and challenges, and then you had throat chakra. And heat journey, you wanted to ask me a question, or were you, what was the question? Okay, Sherry. Well, thank you, because I'm just literally, I've always wanted, can I ask Aaron feels about me? Okay. See, I ask these cards questions like that. Okay. And what's your name? I see your YouTube name, but what's your actual name? Tierra. Okay. Holy Spirit, how does Aaron feel about Tierra? So focus in on that question. Focus in on it. Now, as I was telling Sherry before, this is the part that y'all don't really get to see, is the shuffling. That can take time. It's not like an instant thing. When you watch these type of things on YouTube, they edit it to not show the shuffling part. So the shuffling can take a while because you're actually, I'm trying to channel your energy from internet. It's not like you're like here in front of me. I find that when you're in person, they do come out easier because I feel like the energies are closer. Sherry, I do have a Facebook. I really don't accept any more friends on there because, you know, I've been going through a lot of things. So all of my social media right now is kind of down. Okay, Holy Spirit. I'm just hearing feel about tears. Okay, Holy Spirit, how does feel about tears? Like I said, I try to shuffle till I get 5. The first card that came out for you was Memories of Love. I don't know if you guys have a history. Oh, Sherry, thanks. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Tierra. Wow. But that's the first card that came out for what he thinks about you is Memories of Love. So he's definitely thinking about you. And about times that y'all have had. And you're welcome, Sherry. Oh, girl, I understand. I understand. Now, see, this was a lot that came out. See, I might have to reshuffle because I'm not sure. I feel like a lot of people are channeling energies right now because a lot of cards just fell out for you. I really don't know how to read this. Here, I'm gonna have to redo this. Memories of love, passion ignited, power, love begins, and suffering in silence. I don't know. Girl, you have a complicated. That's what it seems like because I'm very confused. When these cards came out, I got very confused. Like I don't know. So I do feel like because it does say he's thinking about, I guess, old times that you guys had with each other, and then passion ignited. I feel like there is some type of passion. He still feels a way about you. The thing that's confusing me is this power card. Were one of you kind of controlling in the relationship? Yeah, because like I feel like maybe was he controlling? Was he on a power trip or something? I don't know. And then it says love begins and then suffering in silence. So that's what's confusing me because these two cards, love begins and suffering in silence. So I'm assuming, like from this, I'm feeling like whatever this power trip is, whatever this little this thing right here. I don't know who was trying to be controlling. I don't know if it was him, if it was you. Oh, okay. So it seems like once that is over with, then you guys could kind of rekindle something. But for now, it's like he's kind of suffering in silence because maybe he doesn't know how to be that dominant person that you want him to be. So he sees that you want him to be a certain way, but he doesn't know how to be that way. So I feel like that's where this suffering in silence came from. Now, I don't even know if that makes sense, y'all. I just got confused. Like the feeling of confusion came out when those cards came out. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense, Tiara. I really don't. But those are the cards that came out for you. Okay. I would ask for a clarification. I see you guys commenting. I'm gonna have to scroll back up to see what was the order. I know Flower Child, you were in the live stream before it went down. Oh, so it makes sense. Okay. 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 So I'm gonna scroll back up. Well, thank you, Tiara. I mean, it's good to know that it resonates. I'm trying to see who is next. I'm pretty sure it was Flower Child because, like I said, you were in the other one. So I'm going to do Flower Child and then Sarah. And then we'll try to get to Icy. And Flower Child, what's your first name? Flower Child was here. Okay. Who are you? You're welcome, Tiara. So, Roya, am I saying that right? So, if you can focus in on those questions that you want answered. You guys, I'm gonna apologize. Like I said, it's harder doing this virtually. Wait. see. I'm gonna list you. I don't know. Because that doesn't really answer the question, in my opinion. What you got that came out was material harvest and sacrifice. I don't see how that answers your question, so I'm going to keep shuffling. Unless there was some type of sacrifice made between you guys, and it led to some type of material harvest. I'm not sure. It didn't make sense to me. Is this Aries an ex? Like, you just said they were from your past. Is that an ex or is that somebody? I'm sorry, girl. Those are the things that came out. And nothing else wants to come out for some reason. For some reason, I'm getting that. Is he money hungry or something? Like something is. You can honestly, let me see. Cause like I'm telling y'all, with this social, yeah, he works a lot. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Okay. So the material harvest has to be him with his work, and then the sacrifice. So basically he sacrificed whatever y'all's relationship was, or whatever you guys were trying to do with each other. He sacrificed that for material harvest. So as far as if he's trying to apologize, for some reason, I feel like maybe Spirit doesn't think that that you should really try to focus on him for some reason, because I'm not getting any other cards that's coming out. So it, to me, it's basically like they're basically trying to tell me that that person, that's just how they are. That's their way. So you in turn you might sacrifice your own mental stability for trying to be with this person, or if you're trying to be with them. I'm not saying that you are, but I don't feel like they're going to try to make that sacrifice as far as trying to stop being such a workaholic and actually make a sacrifice to try to have something with you, if that makes sense. Because by now, I feel like something else would have came out. Lovey-dovey. Yeah, because even with Sherry, they came out kind of fast. These bad boys not trying to come out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's serious. I don't think he's serious. But I mean, maybe not, because honestly, like I said, the other ones came out. They came out for Sherry. They came out for Tierra. But the only ones that wanted to come out for you were these two. And that's just the vibe I'm getting. So maybe a dream is being sold. Maybe he understands he understands that he's putting his work first, but he's not willing to make the sacrifice. So he understands mentally, he knows what he's doing, he knows that he's work. But in actuality, if you guys were to try, he's not going to, like, the sacrifice part is not there quite yet, if that makes sense. Because you have to sacrifice things sometimes to be in solid relationships. And sometimes people aren't willing to sacrifice certain things to make things work. So I feel like that's what I'm getting, because you see me, girl. I'm shuffling these cards. I'm trying. I'm trying. Nothing's coming out. Those are the only two that came out. But what I can do, so I have an email, my business email. It's contactShannonRenee@gmail.com. So any business or companies that try to reach out to me, that's the email they go to reach out to me. So if you wanted to reach out to me on something else, because maybe at a later date or something, like if I try to do a reading again, maybe, something might shake, girl, something might happen. But for right now, those are the only two that wanted to come out for you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Warrior. So we're gonna go to Sarah. Now, Sarah, I hope that's your real name. Okay. Jennifer, you would be after IC if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. So wait, you guys. We have Sarah that's next. And Sarah's question, I saw it. So if Sarah is still in here, you should be focusing your attentions right now. I'm just gonna wait to see if Sarah actually responds. If not, then we will go to the next person in line, which I'm pretty sure is IC. And your real name is Anissa. But I'm just gonna give Sarah a couple of minutes to come back if she's here. So I don't see Sarah. So since Sarah is not here, Anissa, are you still here? If we don't get a response from, is it? Okay. All righty. So Anissa, if you can focus on those questions, on those feelings. Okay. Now, see, this is why people record and stuff. I'm telling you guys, it's a lot of shuffling. It's a lot of shuffling. Yes, Michelle. We have somebody ahead of you though. Okay. The first card that jumped out is accelerated motion. So when I see that, I feel like, well, accelerated motion basically means moving at a fast pace. When it relates to relationships, I take that as moving too fast. So your question, and you did say that, let me go back. Y'all. I don't know why this thing is. Okay. So was the falling out because things were going too fast? Like, did somebody want something before the other person was ready for it? Because you did say he's still healing. Mm-hmm. So because that card came out and you did want to know, basically, what did you say? I want to know. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would take from that he's still in that healing process, and if the y'all were to try to do something right now, it would still be considered moving too fast for him. So as far as this goes, I feel like you just have to slow it down a bit and allow him to have that healing, because at this moment, yes, he feels the type of way that he did express to you, but I don't think he's ready. I'm trying to see if it'll tell me, like, if whenever he is ready, how will it be? Okay, Spirit, can you clarify? Yeah, and I'm just, aside from this reading, you said you've been getting that message a lot that he needs more time. So when someone says that they need more time, you have to give them that time, because if you don't, then resentment starts to come in. So yes, he loves and cares for you, but if you try to rush, it could cause him to resent you. I'm still waiting for that clear card to come out, for that clarifying card. Okay. Well, this card came out for fulfillment of wishes. That's the card that came out when I asked for clarification. So to me, right now things are moving fast, but if you do give him that time and allow him that time, then the fulfillment of wishes is that whatever that relationship is that you want with him, I feel like it'll be obtainable if you give him the time that he needs. Okay. Does that answer your question for you? So just give him time and then everything will work out in the end. The person who was after you, Warrior, who was that? I think it was. I'm scrolling, y'all. Give me a second. Was it Jennifer that was after? Okay. I think it was Jennifer. I could be wrong. Yes, Jennifer, you're next. You're welcome, Roya. Okay. Okay, thank you, Michelle. Ooh. I didn't even get the show. So I don't know if these came out by accident or if these were supposed to be for you, Jennifer, but I literally just put the cards down, these 3 cards popped out. Foundation and achievements, third eye, and love beginnings. Do you have a family or a solid foundation, in your opinion? Is something in your life stable? Because whoever this person is, from these cards, it seems like they're jealous. Yeah. So it seems like they're like, oh, you said, oh yeah, you did say jealous and intimidated by you. Because you have things that they want. So this card right here is this. I love when I do a reading for myself and this card comes out. For some reason, it makes me so happy. So what this is, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like it's foundation and achievements. It's a house and basically like a husband and wife and a child. So I'm not sure if you're married or anything. I'm not sure, but this could be that you have more of a solid foundation. You have things that you've accomplished, and because you have these things, that person is jealous of you. And how? Okay, I'm not really sure about this love begins, because it was foundation and achievements, then you got third eye, and then you got love begins. Is this a person? Is this a woman or something? And are you kind of suspicious that they are into your spouse or somebody you're dating? I don't know. I'm trying to piece this together. Jennifer. Because like I said before, third eye is more towards like Oh, okay. And you have a spouse, like a husband or a boyfriend or somebody. Yeah, because you got third eye and then you got love begins. To me, it just seems like she's jealous of what you have. She wants what you have. And I'm not trying to start anything, but for love begins to come after that, it kind of makes me feel like she kind of wants your man. Mm. And then this card just came out, suffering in silence. So she secretly feels a certain way about something. And I'm not saying, because I don't know, because you said that you never thought that, you didn't think that was an issue. But definitely with those cards coming out, and then your intent was to find out why she's jealous, it's definitely because you have this solid foundation. You have someone, and maybe she's envious of that relationship that you guys have. So she won't necessarily come out and tell you, but secretly is bothering her because of that suffering in silence. Does that answer your question, Jennifer? You get it? Okay. I'm pretty sure Michelle was next. Oh, you're so sweet, Michelle. That list is for me. Okay, Michelle. You're welcome, Jennifer. You are so welcome. Michelle, you're next, right? And you did say a general, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Because I can't even, it's too many messages for me to scroll. I'm trying. Michelle, you did say a general, right? Oh, y'all, I'm hot. Woo. You guys hear my son? Holy Spirit, can you tell Michelle about her love life? What do you want her to know about her love life, Holy Spirit? Wait a minute. Okay. So, you guys, thank you, Michelle. So, what I'm going to say, okay. So, somebody asked me if I had a social media for you guys to contact me on. I did tell you, so what we can do, because y'all, I'm getting my master's, so I'm in school, so I have assignments to do. I'm going to do these readings. If something goes unanswered or somebody comes on here and I'm unable to answer, contact my business email, which is contactShannonRenee@gmail.com. And what we can do is, I can either finish a reading there, or I can give you guys my Snapchat. Now, my Snapchat is currently private due to some things that's going on right now. But if you send me an email with your Snapchat, then I will know to approve your request. My social media is usually down in the description box on my videos. Can you tell me about yours? Michelle, I might make you a moderator. Cards are coming out for you. I'm just trying to wait till I get to 5. If you're wondering, because I know you guys can't see my actual cards in my hand. You actually have 2 cards that came out for you right now. Oh, fine. Let's see. Can I get more cards and tell me about my shoes? Okay, so we have 4 cards for you right now. I'm still shuffling to get a 5th. I'm going to shuffle for a little minute, and then if it doesn't come out, I'm just going to take the 4 for what they are and try to. Okay. So I feel like what I'm supposed to do is try to read these 4 and then ask Spirit for clarifying afterwards, because another one isn't coming out at the moment. Okay. Do one more. Okay. So honestly, see, this is what came out before. It was another card that came out and it somehow ended up back in my deck. The first card that came out for you was actually Suffering in Silence, but for some reason I was told to put that back in, so I put that back in the deck. It didn't come back out. You got Sacrifice, Heart Chakra, Partnership and Alliances, and then you have Patience and Planning. Now, see, this is hard because okay, let me clarify The heart chakra, to me, that does symbolize love. Like, that to me is just a direct, like, basically it's love. That's the heart. I mean, that's love. Okay, it says, parallel to the heart, this chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Okay, so to me, honestly, it sounds like you guys have a good relationship. That's what I'm getting from this. Because the reason why I honestly do, I try to get 5 cards to come out is because 5 cards are significant. So, like I said, the first card that actually did come out for you was the Suffering in Silence card. Usually, I'm going to give y'all some pointers. Okay. So, I don't know why I put that back in. I did that by accident, honestly, because I still remember it coming out, but I accidentally put it back in the deck. So suffering in silence would be your far past. So you may have been dealing with heartache or pain in the past, like your distant past. So that's something that you were going through like a long time ago. Sacrifice is something that was like a recent past. So this would be considered your second card that came out, which would be your recent past. Heart chakra, that is your present. So are you guys in love? Or would you say that you guys are in love? And then partnership and alliances, this would be your immediate future. And this would be like later on down the line. From this, I feel like you guys together are a force. His baby. Oh God, girl. That may be why you got the patience and planning card. Because that's what you guys got. Honestly, girl. I do like this. It does feel like this is a good card reading for love as far as that. Because you got partnerships and alliances, and then you got patience and planning. So it does seem like he wants to be with you if this is pertaining to him. Overall, the cards that came out for you, I would think that it's basically saying that if we were to talk about it within the now, it's saying that you guys are going to go through instances where things are sacrificed, where you might have problems with him having his baby mama around and stuff like that. So that's something that a hardship that you guys have to go through. This card is telling me that you guys really do love each other. He does love you. Partners, y'all are partners in crime, partners, like y'all are helping each other. And then patience and planning is, that to me says y'all have a future together. That's what that's telling me. You just have to be patient with him. And I feel like that's probably why that suffering in silence card came out. Do you express to him that you feel like he still has feelings for his baby mother? Or is that something that you just keep to yourself? Because like I said, that could be why that card came out. Yeah. See, I only think, okay, let's step away from tarot for a second. Okay. So let's step away from this for a second. Okay, I am a baby's mother. In my situation, I don't care if if my son's dad were to find love, I would be happy for him. So is it it could, are you feeling this way because she is the one that you feel like has feelings for him? Because that's the thing. Yeah, because I wouldn't care if, I would want him to be happy. I would want him to find somebody to love. And then also, I feel like there is a tie because of kids. Like you do have a tie going on between them two. So there's always going to be something to connect them. It's the child. But if he's telling you you're being insecure, yeah, if he's telling you you're being insecure, and these cards are telling me that maybe he feels like you are the person for him. So when he tells you that you're being insecure, he's saying that because he feels like you don't understand how much he actually does care about you. And you think that he wants his baby mother, but he's trying to tell you that in actuality, he really does want you. Because this, to me, I really like this card coming out, really makes me feel like he does want a future with you. Patience and planning. Yeah. Because I get it. That's the thing about being a baby mom, a baby mother. That's one thing you do kind of question if something else is going on. I don't know you guys' relationship because in actuality, this could, even though I asked for your current situation, he does have a lot of, okay. So with that being said, so maybe he wants something more with you. That's what I'm getting. Inwardly, that's what this is telling me, that he wants more with you. And I understand how that is when someone accuses you of having feelings for somebody else and stuff. So maybe he just wished that you would know. Okay. All right. Let me scroll back to the list though to see who's next. Did I answer your question, Michelle? But like I said, you about to add me on Snapchat, so. You said Kai's was next. Am I saying that right? Yeah, it's a lot of scrolling. It is a lot of scrolling. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. Okay. Am I saying that right? Is it Kai's? Okay. So it's Kai's, right? That's what you're saying when you say you are. When you're saying I'm saying it right. Oh, I think you are. Okay. You like I said, it's a lot of scrolling, so I'm not sure what you asked. Okay. So I know you said the question is further up. I don't really know where the question is. I really don't need you guys to ask a question. Honestly, you focus on whatever you want to know. And I just ask Spirit what they want to tell you. If you want to state your question, you can go ahead and do that. But it's really your intention, is what you want to know. And you just have to channel that to me so that I can get it through these cards, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, let's do a general. I'm sorry for my little country accent. I can't help it sometimes. And that is your real name, right? Because I don't want to use nicknames and then get it wrong. Y'all are some loving people. Why in the world? Every time, all of y'all getting love stuff. Oh, Kyra. Okay, Kyra. That's cute. I never heard somebody use that as a nickname. That is cute. Okay. So far, what came out for you is love begins and wisdom. Wait. Kyra. I don't know. See, that's the thing. See, I have a simple name. It's my last name that people always mess up on. And every time when I know somebody whose name is like Kira, I know sometimes it's Kira, sometimes it's Kiera. I don't know. I do not know. I have a friend, and to this day, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. I don't know if it's Kira or Kiera or Kyra. I don't know. Because her spelling, the way it's spelled, it just throws me off. See, your name is spelled basically like Tyra, but with a K. So Kyra that's easy. Hers is spelled with a bunch of E's and I's, and I don't know. See, the whole deck almost jumped out at me. So I guess that's a lot that need to be told. I don't know. Y'all want to know the crazy part? Okay. Anytime when I do a personal reading for myself, you know how I told y'all that I try to pick out 5 cards? I pick out 5 cards, and every time I do a reading for myself, 5 cards come out. Like, dead serious. Every time. 5 cards come out exactly. Every time I do a reading for myself. That's why I'm saying, like, when it's in person, I feel like if I could get you guys to come through the computer screen, it'll be so much faster. Spirit. What can you tell me about Kyra? What do you want Kyra to know? I hear my baby in the background. I guarantee it's because somebody put him down and he wasn't picked up. Hi, Rob. I thought they wanted you to know more. Hold on. Is that Miriam? We have like a little list going on. If a person is not in here, then you would just go down the list. See, this is okay. See, what happened was all these just came out for you. I don't know. So we're gonna stop at a certain point, and if I feel like I need to go into more, then I will. So you got from the first card was, like I said, love begins, wisdom, foundation. Girl, whatever this is, it's good. Foundation and achievements. You got harmony, transformation, crown chakra. You got new beginnings. Here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, anytime when I see things like harmony, transformation, new beginning, something like, yeah. So from this, with these two things coming out, that you have the love begins and you have wisdom, something like some type of relationship or something has taught you a lot. You've learned lessons from that, and the lessons that you learned, if you kind of hone into those lessons and actually sit down. I don't know if a breakup or something occurred, if you're in a new relationship or something, whatever it is, it gave you wisdom. And if you can take the wisdom that you learned from that and just use it to your, like, make it work for you, it's going to lead to, you know, a solid foundation and achievements. You're going to have harmony in your life. That harmony is going to allow you to transform. And then you're going to have that new beginning that you've probably been waiting for. Now, this crown chakra crown, to me, is mental. But let me check. Y'all would think I know about the chakras. Yeah, that's thoughts. Yeah, okay. So it's located at the top of your head, and it's also called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. Yeah, more of a past breakup and I did reflect critically in my situation for the better clear. So that's good. So you sit in there and analyzing that, and you just have to take the positive from that situation, and it's going to lead you to all of these amazing things. Anytime I see stuff like this, when I do a reading, I get so happy. I get so happy. Like, you have all the good stuff. You have all the good things. Like, seriously, new beginnings. Girl, I wish. Well, I have gotten new beginnings in my reading, like for myself. But anytime I see those things, it's like you really have nothing to worry about. If something is going on in your current situation that you're worried about or concerned about, when it's over and done with, when that cycle is complete, you're coming out on top. You're coming out a better person. You want to move on and restart? Yeah. Yeah. So whatever it is, like, if you channel that energy in a positive way, then it's going to work for you. Because you have all of this, just leads to a new start, a new brighter start. But it all depends on your mental state. It depends on how you take it. It's all up to you. So I'm going to add as well. So when I said that a lot of cards came out for you, and this is why I say it's depending on how you choose to react to your current situation and how the things you want to take from it. All of these cards to me are good. They're fresh starts. They're new beginnings. You did actually get the card new beginning, but you also got third eye, trapped in fear, disruption, and you got the waiting game as well. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read that later. But so you got these 4 cards as well. And so the reason why I say it's all depending on you and your mindset and what you choose to take, the positive that you choose to take from this, because you do have the waiting game on here, you have disruption, you have trapped in fear, and you have the third eye. So with that being said, you have to take the positive, because if not, I mean, of course there's going to be disruptions. Anytime when you're going on a new journey, because showing from here, you're going to go through a transformation and it's going to start a new beginning. When anytime, I don't care who it is, I don't care what the situation is, there are going to be things that come in and try to disrupt you from that progress that you're making. So you'll probably have an intuition about it. You had the third eye card that came out as well. And waiting game and trapped in fear. So I don't know what it is you're going to have to wait on. It's probably going to be some good news that's going to come from this new beginning. And when you receive that good news and you're waiting for it to actually come through and happen for you, there's going to be disruptions. You're going to have fear, but you know it's a mental thing. It is a mental thing. You have to stay positive and not let those disruptions trap you in fear. Because you have all of these are good. It's a mind thing. It's a mental thing for you. But generally, you're good, girl. You got this. You got it. You got it. Definitely. You just have to stay strong mentally. Because if not, then this card might be a reality. So we don't want that. We do not want that. So since you have the knowledge, that's the possibility that could be the outcome, then yes, definitely take that leap of faith. Because regardless of how good things are going, there are going to be tests, and you can't let those tests deter you from that ultimate goal that you're trying to have. You want that new beginning. You said you want a new beginning. You said you want to restart. You're going to have the chance to. So don't allow your fears or whatever obstacles that try to come in the way to disrupt you. Do not let them win. Because there's something amazing waiting for you. Okay, Kyle. That was good. I would be happy as hell if I got that. You got this, girl. You got it. Okay. I'm trying to go back to this list. Okay, Kyra, we did you. Who is Mo? Is somebody on this other person on the list is somebody named Mo? Because like I said, it was scrolling really fast. So I don't know. Hey, Mo. You're welcome, Kyra. Are we doing general for you, Mo? Is your name just Mo? Is it short for Mariah? Is it short? Like, what is it? Yeah, I feel like I need to wipe my camera off. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me. Give me a second. That didn't help anything. Oh, Muhammad. Okay. That's a powerful name. That's a strong name. Okay. Okay. Well, this is exactly what I was talking about. So 5 cards came out. Like I said, that's what I'm used to. 5 cards just popping out. So I know you saw that. I know you saw that, Muhammad. I know you saw that. They just came out the deck. So what you have is temptation, deception and envy, fertility, power, and the crown chakra. So I know what my sister, when she saw this card, she took it the literal way. Fertility in tarot does not always mean somebody is pregnant or, that type of situation. It can literally mean growth. Like it can mean something new coming, or, it's not always the literal fertility. So, temptation, deception, and envy, fertility, power, and crown chakra is what you got. And I'm trying to. What I get from this is very sexual. I'm sorry. It's a very. I don't want to be wrong here. Just clarify for me. I'm just asking. Is the Malak, is that what gender is that person? Muhammad, are you there? She's a girl. Oh, you better not get her pregnant, Muhammad. So, I'm just messing with you. Okay, so it's a lot of temptation there. So y'all definitely have that going on. Y'all are very, I feel fire. Like I feel I feel fire going on here. Only thing that's really confusing me here is you got deception and envy. Did something happen? That made, or maybe is there like a friend or something of hers that you feel like might kind of have a thing for her? Because I'm trying to understand why this deception and envy came out. See, when this card comes out, this one always gets me, because I'm like, who's plotting? Like, who's sitting here plotting? Where's the deception coming from? Was there a situation that arose that caused that? Now, one thing that I do know is, like, with this temptation card and you got the deception and envy right after, there may be somebody who is jealous of you guys' connection. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay. I'm really concerned, Muhammad. Are you ready for a child? But like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean like the yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how babies are made, with passion. Passion, yeah. That's why when these cards came out, the first thought I had was sex. Like, literally, that's the first thought I had. the reason why I didn't, that why I asked you the other questions is because I don't want to offend or anything like that. I wasn't, because twin flame, just because you say a person is a twin flame, that doesn't necessarily mean that y'all are a couple, or like, you know, it could literally be a friend that you consider your twin flame. So I didn't want to offend. But when I got these cards out, the first word that came to me was sex. And I think you might need to be careful. I really do, because that's what I'm getting. But as what I was about to say before I got sidetracked is for this card to come out and for this card to come out after it. So fertility, which I said can mean growth, and it can mean like, you know, something new coming from what you guys have. And then you have power after that. So like, it's kind of telling me like if you guys grow together, it can be a powerful thing that occurs with that. You got the crown chakra. That's really thought-based. I'm pretty sure I had got this before. Yeah, wisdom. Yeah, so it's basically it's based around thoughts. So what I am getting from this, Muhammad, I keep saying sex. We're trying to find balance now because when we're together, it's a fight. Exactly, and that's what I'm getting. That's exactly what I'm getting. Like, I can't get past that. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting. But it is telling me, like, because you said you're trying to balance it out, but it is telling me that if you guys do try to, you know, have something more aside from that, then it can be a powerful thing. It's just your thoughts are getting in the way. Brian, I'm not falling for that. But anyways, yeah. So if you guys are able to achieve that balance that you're trying to achieve, then I feel like you guys would be a powerful force together. This is just the energy I'm getting is very sexual. That's why I was kind of like, when I got your cards out, I was like, oh, wow. Because that's just the whole vibe I got. But I do feel like if you guys can, because I don't know if you're right. It's coronavirus and quarantine. So that's what I'm trying to see. I'm hoping. Well, I mean, you could be ready. I don't know. This right here, I'm trying not to take this as a literal. Try not to take it literal, like literally. I'm just taking it as if you guys can actually have that balance that you're trying to obtain, then it could be a very powerful thing. You guys will be powerful together if you can obtain that. It's just, you guys got to get out of your minds. Y'all got to get out of whatever this little trance that y'all have on each other. If y'all can get that balance, then I feel like y'all will be a force to be reckoned with. I don't think y'all understand. Like, when I say energies, like the feelings I get with these cards, like whoever it was when I said, I think it was Tiara, when I said that her cards made me confused. It made me feel confused. It's certain feelings that you get sometimes when you pull these cards from the deck. So it kind of helps lead you to the meaning behind them. Because these cards, if you guys ever do want to, you know, try to do tarot, these booklets, they give you like a premise for things, and you can read it and you can do whatever. But when you're channeling different energies from people, sometimes you actually feel things. So I know how temptation, what is it? Hopefully it will be fine. Very strong bond affection. We're always drawn to each other. Sometimes it's too much and I'm trying to find balance. Yeah, I definitely felt that, because I've been in a situation like that. So when I pulled these cards, that's literally the feeling that I got. It's literally the feeling I got. I've been in that situation. So if you guys can find balance, I feel like you guys are a force to be reckoned with. You guys can actually do powerful things. Y'all just got to get that under control, because you got the crown chakra. So it is a mental thing. It is a something that you guys have to come to a conclusion with mentally. Yeah, but y'all, Y'all should be fun if y'all could get over that extremely sexual shit that y'all got going. Cause I got hot when I pulled your card. But I hope that answered something for you, Muhammad. Okay. All right. So we're clear to go to the next person. We have Valentina was next. If Valentina is in here, then you are next, my sweetheart. You're welcome, Muhammad. Happy Easter to you too, Julia. Okay, so do we have Valentina in here? Okay, I don't see a response. So who is the next person? Yeah, it's so hard to scroll on this thing. Wait, I'm trying to find the list. Where did it go? I know it said Valentina. I don't see a response. Okay, so Lola. Lola, if Valentina doesn't answer, then Lola was next. If Lola does not answer, then D is next. Okay, so I don't hear Lola. I don't see Lola. Is Lola here? Give her a couple minutes. Well, not minutes, but you know what I mean. So I don't see Valentina didn't respond. Lola didn't respond. We have D. You're next. Okay. Okay, I feel you. What's your first name, D? See, Muhammad reading them made me freaking hot. Like, for real, for real. Debbie. Oh, hey. Oh, I love that name. Is it Debbie or Deborah? Deborah? Okay. I love that name. I had an old coworker with that name. She was so sweet to me. Okay. It's okay. I like that name. I really do. I feel like Debbie is one of the cutest nicknames. So it's so cute to me. Girl. Okay, I'm gonna change the questioning because for some reason nothing's coming out for that question you asked. So I'm just gonna ask what spirit wants to tell you. Okay. What spirit do you want to tell Deborah? No, girl. Okay, so what I have for you, how many cards is this 2, 4? So 9 cards came out for you. I took them for what they were because obviously they wanted to come out. So you guys are very knowing because a lot of people have been getting this card. Third eye. So you guys have intuition. You guys know what you're dealing with. That's what I'm getting from this. You guys know because there's no way all of y'all keep getting this card. So Deborah, you got third eye chakra. You got balance, material harvest, movement, choices, and decisions, intuition, light, universe, and there goes that temptation card. And this is one I really don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my book for this because it says solar plexus chakra. I'm not very familiar with that one, so I'm gonna have to go in my book when we get to that one. How about I do it now? Because I want to understand what that is. Oh, that's a adrenal for you. Yeah. Oh, it represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. Oh, yeah, that's good. That is good. So, y'all letting quarantine get to y'all, honestly, because this is the second person who at some point in the reading, sexual stuff comes out. So, but let's go back. Okay. So, you have balance, material wealth, movement, choice. That really does look good to me, Debbie. That does look good. So, balance, material harvest, movement, choices, decision, intuition. It's showing that you have knowledge of something because you have intuition twice basically because third eye, like I said, is a very intuitive card. Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder why. But other than that, because I don't really, this first lineup of cards, I don't really see it as relationship type of cards. When we get down to these other things, that's when I kind of see like the kind of sexual stuff or whatever. But as far as this, I see something material wise, like something being gained here. Material gain. Because you have material harvest and you have movement, choices, and decisions, you have intuition. So it kind of leads me to think that there's some type of decision you're going to make that is going to allow you to have some type of extra wealth or some type of extra gain. And it's coming from previous knowledge that you have. Like you have current knowledge that you have. Because like I said, you have intuition on here twice. There's something that you know that is going to allow you to obtain material gain as well as balance in your life. And then you also have, like I said, you have light, universe, temptation, and then you had the solar plexus, which that was basically like self-esteem. It's something that you're going to have that's going to just boost you. It's going to bring you to a higher point, and you're going to have temptations that come at you during this time frame. And those temptations could try to serve as a distraction, but this card did also say something about willpower. So, so you might be having to. Maybe this is in regards to the guy. I don't know if you guys are intimate or not, but maybe that is But I feel, to me, for some reason, this to me is giving me distraction. This is what this is making me feel in this reading. I feel distraction. Because you have all of this other stuff here. You have light, you have universe. Let me go into because this is a major arcana right here. This light. I really don't get this light. I don't think I've ever pulled light before. It's my team. Okay, it says this card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light, no matter what's happening around you. Prosperity, bliss, and promise are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it's yours. Okay, so so that's what I'm getting. So it's something great. Something great is happening for you, or is going to happen for you, and it's due to current knowledge that you have. This person is going to serve as a distraction from that, but you have to have willpower, is what I'm getting. Because everything here, the other cards they speak to me as like, you're going to gain something material. Money wise, something material, you're going to gain it. It's meant for you. And it's your time to shine. It's your time to have more, to have abundance. But this person is going to try to distract you from that. Because I feel, like I said, with Muhammad, this card was very sexual to me. With you, this is distraction. This is how it's giving me a very distracted feeling. Like with his, I felt passion. I felt, I want you. This, for you, is giving me very much, I'm distracting you from that goal that you're trying to achieve. But this card is telling me that you have the strength to get past that distraction, that you're not going to allow it to. You have the power, you have the willpower to not allow that person to distract you from all of this that you have going for yourself. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's happening right now. I don't know if it's something that's in the near future. But all of these cards are you're gaining balance in your life. You have decisions to be made. You're going to have material harvest. Like it's so much that's going to be happening for you, and this person is a distraction. That's what I got from that. So, as I've said before, if you can have the strength, like the mental strength, to not let that distract you, is something great waiting for you. I don't know what it is, but it's meant for you. Okay, Debbie, did that help you? Okay. Yeah, because I just felt distraction. It didn't feel like, when I first looked at it, I was like, maybe this is sexual. But then when I started reading, and then I started getting closer to having to read that card, I just felt distracted. And we don't need that. You said you're 22. Do not allow it. Do not allow that person to distract you. You better reach your goals. All that stuff can wait. Y'all, if I could go back in time. You're welcome, Debbie. Okay, so who is after you? I'm so grateful that y'all are being so helpful with like these lists and stuff, because exactly, finish that degree, girl. Something great is ahead in store for y'all. I mean, for you. It's like definitely. It could be a new job opportunity. That's what it could be, honestly. Because it said material harvest and you have decisions to make and everything like that. And then you said you're trying to get your degree. Don't let that distract you. If I could get most of my 20s back, I definitely would not let a man distract me. So Jocelyn, you were next. And you wanted to know what changes are coming in. That's the right order, right, Deborah? I'm sorry, let me call you Debbie, because you said, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer D? Do you prefer Debbie? Because I know sometimes people don't just have preferences. So we have Jocelyn and, okay. So that is right. That's the right one. Okay, Jocelyn. What changes are coming in for Jocelyn's spirit? Okay. All right, Debbie. Spirit, what changes are coming in for Jocelyn? Spirit, what changes are coming in for Jocelyn? I'm gonna shuffle. I don't know if that was meant. We're gonna see if it comes back out. Okay. Okay. This actually looks very good, Jocelyn. So the first card that came out for you is choose wisely. Then you got recognition and reward, firm foundation, rest and rejuvenation. And like I said, whoever is what, like, you guys keep getting this card. Third eye chakra. Like, y'all are very intuitive. Y'all know, you guys know what you need to do. It's just a means of doing it, because you guys keep getting these cards. You keep getting third eye. But yeah, your next card was positive movement forward. Then you got material and spiritual prosperity. You got prosperity begins. And then you got sacral chakra. I need to look into that. So yeah, I should know these chakras, because I go to sleep listening to chakra healing things, but I need to do my research, honestly. Okay, so that relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. That's what that one is. So choose wisely is the first card that came out for you, Jocelyn. So it's something that you have to make a decision on. Whatever decision you decide upon, you're gonna receive recognition and reward for that. That's gonna cause you to develop a firm foundation. And then it says rest and rejuvenate. So this, whatever this decision is that you have to make, it's going to bring you all of these things, but it can serve as something that's going to be very draining for you. So that's what this rest and rejuvenate comes from. So whatever it is, it may be something that you wanted for a while, and it's something that maybe it's something that you didn't even think was going to be possible for you. And all of that coming in at one time could be really draining for you. So you need to like take a step back and relax. If you need to, go ahead and do that. But once you have that meditation, once you do those, like have that time to reflect and just absorb all this good stuff that's going to happen, because it's going to be good. You're going to have positive movement forward. All of this is good. So, and that positive movement is going to bring you material and spiritual prosperity. I don't see anything bad with this. Prosperity begins. So whatever decision that you have to make, it's gonna, girl, I wish. I wish. What is this decision that you have to make? Do you know? Because you're going to get recognition for something. Whatever this decision is, it's really going to set you on solid ground. Could you be going viral? Because I would think if you go viral, then it's going to, that would be so draining to me. That would be so draining to me. Because this is talking about, this chakra is saying how your emotions are going to be affected. Do you get anxiety, Jocelyn? It just seems like something really good is going to happen for you. And you're like, okay, so whatever it is, it's good, but it's just going to overwhelm you. So you have to take a time to actually, calm down. Just take a breather. All of this stuff is bringing you greatness. Because you have positive movement forward, material and spiritual prosperity. Prosperity begins. Like, it's meant for you to be prosperous. You're getting recognized for something. You're going to have a firm foundation. Like, all of these are good things. So you have to not be so anxious when this blessing does come to you, and you have to accept it and just control the emotions. Control the emotions. If you need to take time to rest and meditate and just absorb it all, do what you have to. But this is an amazing reading. Whatever it is, it's a blessing. It is a true blessing. And girl, you should be excited. But I do understand, like, if you are having good coming in at one time, could be scary. So that is understandable. But just know that it's coming, and just woosah. So these cards, usually the chakra cards, they have sounds that go with them. For that one is and that is so V as in Victor, AM. So those are two sounds. You're scared. Why are you scared? It's nothing. Like, I understand. Sometimes when a lot of things are going so well, it makes you fearful because you're like, this is too good to be true. But you have to accept that you deserve good. You deserve better. And that's what this is telling me, that all of this is going to come in and you're going to have better. You are. Like, just, girl, I wish I could look down at these cards so you can see all of these lined up. These are amazing cards. It's nothing to be scared of. I understand the fear because it's always that, oh, things are going so well on a decision. I feel like it's already predetermined. Whatever decision you make is going to be the right decision and it's going to lead to this. Now, this may not be immediate, but it's going to happen. And I feel like it could happen this year. Honestly, you guys, as far as like this quarantine and everything, I feel like this is a huge reset for a lot of people. Like this quarantine, we're going to come out of this and a lot of things are going to start happening for us. This is our moment of meditation, all of us. So right now, you guys are supposed to be resting. You're supposed to be reflecting. You're supposed to be meditating. All of these things so that you can be prepared for the blessings that are going to come out of this. Because this is a time for us to sit down and think about things. And so, Jocelyn, whatever decision you make is going to be the right decision. And it's going to change your life for the better. So I understand the anxiety. I understand the fear or being scared. But you got this. You got this. Definitely. Those are beautiful cards to have. Prosperity, girl. We all want it. We all want it. Okay, I see that you guys are, is it married? You're welcome, Jocelyn. So, I see we have two Miriams. We had a Miriam 1 and a Miriam 2. Okay, so Miriam 1 is just a Miriam by itself. What such weird one more person? Okay. So whatever Miriam I'm doing this for. So I'm doing this for the first Miriam that doesn't have, it's just a solid name Miriam. That is so coincidental that two of you guys are in this. Okay. So I need you to channel in on that energy, on that question that you have. Okay. That came out for you, Miriam. So honestly, when I see that, because I'm big on, okay, you see me? Because I know you said it's buffering. But I'm big, so you have, what came out for you is solar plexus chakra, power, crown, base, stand your ground, mental conflict. Okay, I'm going to repeat it, but it doesn't seem like this person has your best interest at heart. Your question was, let me go back. Yeah, but you want me to repeat the card that you got? It was solar plexus. I'm going to go through, because you have, I know somebody else had that solar plexus. You have crown and you have base as well as chakra. So it's like maybe these are unbalanced. Oh, you have not. Oh, okay. Because you asked pertaining to your person, and this is what it's showing me. So honestly, please don't get offended. Please don't get offended. This person seems like an asshole. That's the feeling I get. It's but it's like if you're currently with them, sometimes we're not able to see certain things. So you say, okay. Okay, so when a lot of these cards come out at the same time, so somebody else had this, and this card was pertaining to power, vitality, willpower, it's minimizing your confidence, or maybe that's what he did when you guys were in contact with each other. It kind of made your self-esteem go down sometimes, or maybe when you guys weren't in contact, like certain things you thought about made your self-esteem feel like it was lowered. The crown chakra, it's like these things are not balanced for you right now. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's like he kind of threw those feelings off, like he kind of made you feel self-doubt about yourself. Yeah. And then the base chakra, because that's the first time I got that one. That one. Okay, it's related to earthly issues such as survival, physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Did he make you feel unsafe? Because sometimes it's like I told you guys before, you can get a feeling. Okay, so he didn't. So you can get a feeling from certain cards. With all of these chakras coming out, it made me feel like, and I use the term asshole because I feel like I got power trip from the cards. It made me feel like he was on a power trip, like he just was trying to control everything, and his way of controlling you was mentally. And sometimes when we're in situations, we don't realize that that's what's going on. But if we take a step back, that's what we see. Like that's how we can actually see it when we're not in the situation. So after those, because your first row, well, that's how I put these cards. It was the one about and base. So the next card that you will stand your ground, mental conflict, obstacles and challenges, in the waiting game. So, and then you had emotional loss and suffering and silence. He's no good for you, girl. No good. Because it seems like what is happening here is that he kind of, like, after you guys parted ways, it kind of drained you a little bit, and it took pieces of your self-confidence. So spirit is telling you to stand your ground against you, because whatever this, you guys see me because it's saying that my is reconnecting. So I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking. But yeah, what do you mean? Are you trying to like, because whatever it is not good. Yeah, whatever the plan is, it doesn't look like it's something good. Whatever it is, it's gonna it's causing suffering for you, like emotionally. It's not telling me exactly what it is, but whatever it is not good. Because honestly, with these cards, maybe what he is planning for you is something good, or it's something that you would see as good, but it's something to lure you back in. And from all these cards, I'm getting mental, like somebody that's trying to control you mentally, someone who is trying to manipulate you and make you feel a certain type of way. And then once you feel good, what is around him is not good. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, whatever it is, I don't feel like his intentions are good. I get like a very eerie vibe. With this, I just feel like, yeah. And I feel that. I do feel that it's not a good energy. It's really not. Because all of this is like, whatever he is, because I ask spirit pertaining to him and you, like how he affects you and everything. And all of this is not something that you would want a person to bring to you. You wouldn't want somebody to cause mental conflict, bring obstacles and challenges, emotional loss, suffering and something, like, no. So whatever energy he's around, you don't need to necessarily be a part of that energy. Because I don't, girl, coming from a toxic situationship, I can speak like, no. So if you know, because you said you know that he's an asshole. The cards say that he's an asshole. So I just feel like, just keep your distance. Sometimes, even if a person is an asshole and you know certain truths about them, and you know certain things about them are true, sometimes it's hard to let them go, because you build a soft spot for them. So even though you know these things about him, because you guys have history or have had time with each other, then you might make excuses for him, and to like, because you just have a soft spot. But that shouldn't keep you in a place that's going to hurt you emotionally, because what I get from this is emotional hurt, like a dark space. But spirit, whoever your spirit guide is, they do not want you to be there. Yeah, whoever your spirit guide is, whoever is looking out for you and led these cards to come out, they don't want you to be in that, cause so much damage to you. Because that's all I see here. You're welcome. But I know it's hard. I know it's hard, girl. I know. I've been there. And so we have another Miriam. Okay. And so I need you, just like I've been telling everybody else, Miriam. We're gonna Miriam too. Vibes with Miriam. Yeah, it'll be better. Definitely. Definitely. For all of us, it's gonna get better. But for vibes with Miriam. So I need you to focus in on that question that you want answered. Like, focus your intentions, your emotions towards that, the emotions that you feel when you think of him. I need you to channel those so that they can pull through here. Okay. I don't know who's on my list right now, but because I'm not sure who you would be after. I'm doing a reading for the person above you right now, for Miriam. Okay. This makes no sense to me, but maybe it will to you. I don't know if they just fell out or what. Maybe it'll make sense to you. I don't know. Once again, a lot of cards came out. So this makes me think it's on a course of events are going to occur that are going to cause these certain emotions to happen as far as his feelings towards you. So you did say that you guys aren't talking right now. And the first card that came out for you, it says the waiting game. I don't know if you can see that. The waiting game. Then suffering in silence. And then this is where it doesn't really make sense. It says rejoice in celebration, trapped in fear, stand your ground, patience, choose wisely, moving on, partnerships and alliances, recognition and the reward, throat chakra, and then balance was the last card. So to me, the waiting game and suffering in silence, those two things make sense to me just because you said that you guys aren't talking right now. And so he could just be waiting for something to be said on your behalf. Because right now, whatever he's mentally suffering. Because you did ask how does he feel about you right now? So maybe he wants to say something to you, but he isn't going to say it. So he's just quiet about it. He's not speaking up. I don't, however, understand. It says rejoice in celebration, and then it has trapped in fear. So I don't know if this actually channeled. I have him blocked. Okay. So maybe something good is happening for him, and he wants to tell you, but he's unable to because he's blocked, and he's fearful because he actually does want to share that moment with you, but you want to allow it. So he's trying to be patient. And some type of decision is going to come up that's going to cause him to have to move on. But I'm not sure. Like, this is confusing me. Because I don't know if it's channeling something that is for you or for him. But somebody is going to get good news, and one of you wants to tell the other about the good news, but since you guys aren't on good terms, then it's like you're fearful to even try to reach out to the person. So I'm not going to categorize it and saying that he's the one that's going to get the good news. It could be you. I thought about unblocking him, but what I blocked him is because he was giving me silent treatment. Okay. It just seems like somebody is going to receive good news. And it even says, like, you got the throat chakra, so it's like somebody needs to speak up. And when, I guess, whatever y'all are going through, honestly, to me, it says that you guys need to talk it out. That's what I'm getting, because it's basically, you got balance after that card. So what it's telling me is that you guys need to talk so that you can, to me, in this situation, what this is giving me is that you guys talking is going to allow some, like, a healthy move forward. Maybe not with each other, but it's going to allow some type of closure. Because the silent treatment thing just shows a lack of communication. So you guys aren't talking. You guys aren't properly communicating. But you do have some type of connection, and somebody is going to, whether it's something job related, somebody is going to receive some good news. And because you guys do have a good connection, you're going to want to, whoever it is going to want to share that good news with the other person, but they don't feel comfortable doing it because you guys aren't on talking terms right now. But I do get that he is waiting for you. Like, he definitely, you said, how does he feel about you, or he definitely still has feelings for you. But you guys are being childish. I get that sometimes, like, relationships don't work out. And a lot of people, he does owe me money. I think it has something to do with it. I cannot. Girl. So maybe he gonna give you your money and then y'all gonna be cool. Cause it's like something here needs to be settled. And y'all not talking, but something needs to be talked about. That's what I get from this. So y'all just waiting around for one person to say something, because you got the waiting game. And then a couple of cards from that, you got patience. So it's like you guys need to talk. A conversation has to be made. I don't know if it needs to be you putting forth, or you maybe sending out a text that just says your emotions or whatever. And then maybe he'll have the guts to say like how he feels, and whatever it is going to bring closure to you guys. That balance card. But Spirit is saying speak. Speak. And that's something that y'all are not doing. Y'all not talking, and y'all need to talk. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because sometimes you can go without talking to a person, but sometimes a simple conversation can fix a lot. And that's what I'm getting here. Because y'all will be good without each other. But I do feel like a conversation needs to be had. Period. So it's like you see it. Yeah, you know what's going on, but it's like he's waiting on you, you waiting on him. Because even though he's blocked, he could find another way to contact you, honestly. It's too much technology out here. If somebody want to be found, they're going to be found. If somebody want to contact somebody, they can contact them. But as far as how he feels about you, or if he's thinking about you, he definitely is thinking about you. That's what I'm getting. Those are vibes I'm getting. Girl. So he definitely, y'all need to talk. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to talk. That's what I'm getting. Y'all need to talk. You already knew that before you asked me that question. I block people all the time. And I block people because I'm not going to sit there and let you treat me a certain way. If I have the power to press block, I'm going to press block. And then when I calm down and I feel like you're calmed down, then I'm going to unblock you. And if I don't feel like you haven't calmed down, if I need more time to myself, then you're going to stay blocked. Exactly. Exactly. People get so offended with being blocked. Sometimes you just need to create that barrier so that you can have time to yourself and reflect and just, woosah. You don't have to be accessible all the time. But I definitely feel like at some point you guys do need to talk. I feel like a mature conversation between the both of you is going to help balance a lot of things out. And I feel like that's why you got that throat card and then you got the balance card right after it. Because I feel like whatever conversation that y'all need to have is going to bring clarity to the both of you. But I feel like since you on here and I'm talking to you, that you might have to be the mature one and reach out to him and just express how you feel. You're welcome. Got that boy in his feelings. Okay, so we have, so the list, it says Julia, isn't it? Is Julia still here? See, y'all got me. I got a 2-page thing to write. Hello, I did not see you again. The Julia. Okay. So Julia, you already know to focus in on that question, right? So that I can I need to channel that energy. So whatever feelings you have towards this person, whatever question you want answered about this person, you have to hone in on those feelings and those thoughts so that they can channel over here. Because right now nothing's coming out. Okay. So the first card that came out, and maybe as I talk, it'll kind of answer, because to me, this really does not answer it. But I keep saying that, and then somehow it ends up answering the question. So the first card that came out for you is the universe card. Then we got the fulfillment of wishes, disruption, deception, and envy. This is a sacral chakra, recognition and reward, and then a throat chakra. I'm just gonna clarify what this universe card means, because when it first came out, my initial thought is like, you are my universe. That's the thought that came out when I saw that card. So it just, to me, without me looking up, like looking to see what the universe card initially means, what I feel from this is that to him, you are a wish come true. Yeah, it's like you are a wish come true to him, but something is going on. It's causing disruption to him, and maybe he has something going on, like as far as, because he, like, the deception envy card did come out. So maybe it's something that's coming up, like he has feelings for you, but something is distracting him from that. Okay, so according to this book, the universe card, it says you come far on your journey and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you strive for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels, but more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are, and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. It's not telling me if it's another woman. Let me see if this other card. Oh, so the sacral card, it says that it relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. Um, I don't, when I do stuff like this, I'm just gonna say it. This See, okay, like I said, I'm practicing. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just taking it how I see these cards. I don't know. So, does he give you kind of feminine vibes sometimes? If you were to sit here and think about how he is, would you, like, do you think maybe there's a possibility that maybe he could be bisexual or gay? He doesn't. Okay. Because I'm trying to, because to me, he definitely thinks a lot of you. Like he definitely, he feels a certain way about you, and he does care about you a lot. That's what I'm getting from this card. But something is distracting him, and then it just caught my attention that this card does deal with emotions and sexuality and stuff like that. So I don't know if maybe he's battling something and he's not ready to talk to you about it yet. I I wouldn't say that maybe it's like, you know, somebody else per se. Maybe it's just his inner thoughts that he's battling. I don't think it may not be an actual person, but it may be actual thoughts that are distracting him from, like, if you feel like he's kind of absent-minded, he's not 100% like clocked into you guys' relationship or whatever you guys have going on. I think it's really so much so like a mental thing and not a you thing, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it's anything that you've done. It's something that he's battling with mentally. It could be something dealing with work or something, finances, something that's really bothering him that is distracting him from, like, you know, having great conversation with you. But yeah, because I'm not feeling like it's an actual person here. I feel like it's his thoughts that's getting to him. I think it's something he's thinking about that's really bothering him. Like, I don't know if that helps. I don't think, like, he definitely wouldn't mind starting something with you or being with you, because it does say it's fulfillment of wishes. So I do think you are like an ideal person for him. Yeah, it definitely seems like you are a person that he would want to be with, just based off of those first two cards that came out. Because like I said, when I first saw that universe card, I got the first thought that came to my head is that you are my universe. Then a fulfillment of wishes that comes after that, if it's pertaining to love, I feel like you, whatever you have to offer is something that he would see and like something that he might have wished for. But with this disruption and this deception and like these inner thoughts and stuff like that, it's something that is on his mind that is hindering him from sharing something with you. But I don't think it's another person. Yeah, I don't think he's seeing someone else. But you, like, the recognition and reward thing did come up. So that's why I said it could possibly be something pertaining to work. So he could be going through something with his career or with his job that's causing him to be distracted. And but then once this does come true for him and he does receive the recognition and the reward that he's been waiting on, then maybe he will have the courage to talk to you. So that's another way that it can be taken. Because I do kind of like, since that card is in there, it could be work related. So whatever he's dealing with, like maybe finances or having job trouble or something like that, that is causing him to be distracted and not give himself to you 100%. I don't think it's another person. I literally think it's his inner thoughts. Like, it's something that he's thinking about, something going on in his head. The vibe I'm getting is just whatever he's going through, once it has come to completion, then he'll probably yeah. So whatever he's going through right now, once the cycle is completed, I feel like he's going to talk to you about it. It's just right now he has too much going on and he doesn't feel comfortable talking. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, because even though, like, sometimes when we're talking to people, even though like we may seem close to them, sometimes when really personal things happen, regardless of how close we are to that person, it's hard for us to talk about it. So yeah, I feel like he's just going through something and he's not ready to talk about it. But I didn't get like another person vibe. It's okay, Ariel. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I told y'all I have homework. I'm trying to find the list to see who was next. Did that help you, Julia? Yeah, definitely. You just have to give him time, and then when he's ready, he'll tell you. Oh, you are? I'm just trying to see the list because I don't want to. Okay, yeah. So you are. Okay. Okay. So after, let me see. After Armani, I'm gonna have to get off because, like I said, I have a paper to write. It's a short paper, but it has to be written before 11:59. So Ariel, what can I do for you, girl? Oh, let me go back up to your question. Oh, I love Libras and Sagittarius. Okay. Um, so I'm shuffling, and the infamous third eye chakra came out again. That card kind of, to me, it's an intuitive card. Intuition is like your woman's intuition, something that you sense, something that you know, or a feeling that you feel strongly about. Like you, something in you just knows the answer already. Um, Ariel, do you feel like you know the answer already? Like, is there, I feel like you have a gut feeling, but you just wanted to ask for clarification. Yeah, it says, well, I just got 3 more cards for you. Girl. Okay, you got third eye, memories of love, heart chakra, and then fertility. You're not pregnant, right? Because like I said, I've mentioned this before. It's not a literal. It doesn't have to be literal. Same to you, Julia. Thank you. Okay, so what we can do, because I see you got another card that came out. Yeah, y'all gonna be. He's gonna come on. The harmony card just came out, and you see these two people, how they like are so into each other, and they're just gazing into each other's eyes, and they're just so in love. Girl, don't play with me, Ariel. Are you serious? He said that? He said that? Said she might have to take a test. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily that's it doesn't necessarily have to be literal. I just felt the need to ask you that. It doesn't necessarily have to be literal. But I mean, of course, I mean, definitely he's coming back home. Definitely. This is definitely a yes. All of these, I mean, it's Spirit was saying you already knew the answer. They, you already knew the answer. Third eye. Memories of love. Like, he's thinking of you. You got heart chakra. Like, y'all both are on each other's mind. For girl, that fertility card kind of no man. But yeah, y'all are gonna be reunited. Definitely. So the answer to your question is yes. Now, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to message me after you take this test and keep me posted. Yeah. So maybe when he comes back, that's what's gonna happen. But I definitely see that as a yes as far as if he's coming back. Like that's a yes. Girl. Well, keep me posted after you take your test. Let me know. Yeah, so you might have to take that test because, yeah, if he said it and it just popped out in the cards, you might want to take that test. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. But you know what? The men usually they know. They know before us. For some reason, I don't know. Well, from my experience, my son's dad knew before I knew most of the time. Kiki. Is Kiki still in here? All right, Ariel, I'll be waiting. I will be waiting. I want to know this. So, as I said before, so I'm gonna go through the other list, and then whoever the last person was on that list, that's gonna be the last person for today. What you guys can do, hold on. Wait. Where is my list? I just saw it. Okay. So I just did Ariel. So it says Kiki is next. If Kiki does not respond, then Dr. Is it Ozma is next. And I saw that you already responded. So if Kiki does not, okay, so it was supposed to be Cece, not Kiki. Because the list says Kiki. So I'm assuming maybe it's supposed to say Cece. Yeah, my school email. Okay. Okay, Cece, can you tell me your name? Christy? Okay. So, before I start shuffling for you, Christy, so, there is a list that's already been made. So what I can do, if you guys subscribe and turn your post notifications on, I get off work tomorrow at 5. So what I can do is I can set aside some time after I'm done my work, and I can get back on here. And if you guys just turn on notification, it'll just tell you. So we can start another list, and I'll keep track of that list. And then so when I get back on here tomorrow, we can start off from that list. So I think currently I'm doing Cece, which is Christy. I'm doing hers. And then after her is Dr. I'm trying to find this, y'all. Yeah, Dr. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ozma. I don't know. Okay, so it is. Oh, it was somebody named Kiki. So there was somebody named Kiki, but I guess she's not here. So Doc, you are supposed to be next, and then Cece will come after you, and then somebody named Armani. But are you allowing Cece to go before you? Because I don't want to jump in front of somebody. Doctor, did you want her to go before you? Okay. So what's your name? What's the name like your name? Okay, I got you. Just from the one card that just came out, I feel like it's a yes, but I'm gonna keep shuffling. Now, when you say partner, are you talking about partner relationship wise, or are you talking about a coworker? Because I have a feeling. Okay, you said yes, but which one was it a yes to? It was it's a coworker. Oh, okay. I do feel like, see, y'all, see, spirit. See, before it was cards that came out, and I don't know why I put them back in. But I feel like the answer is yes, because dang it, I hope they come back out. It was the way they fell out that caused me to put them back in. But whew. So the card that came out for you was Stand Your Ground. And the reason why I say that made me feel like it was a yes is because in that type of situation, it gives me the feeling that there is definitely jealousy there. And so you have to be strong within yourself and not take shit from him. That's what I got from that. And the cards that came out was like, dang, I hope they come back out. I don't know why I did that. Y'all should have just stopped me. But I know y'all can't see, so y'all didn't know that I had did that. But it was yeah, what was that card with the family, the happy family and stuff like that? Yeah, it's like he's jealous of what you have. He might be jealous of your bond with your kids and stuff like that. Like he's jealous of the household type of thing. He may feel left out or something like that. That's the vibe I got. I wish these cards would come back out. And I'm so sorry. I should have let them be like, just let them sit there. But the cards that came out, because it was like a family in front of a house, and it was basically you have a more solid foundation than what he has. And that makes him feel jealous. So the answer to your question is yes, he is. That's definitely what I get. He is jealous. I'm trying to see if they'll come back out. And then Spirit says that you need to speak out about it if it does come to that point. You're welcome. Anytime, anytime. Anytime. So we said that Cece was after you. What I'm going to do is so for Victoria. So what I stated before is I'm gonna go after this live. I'm gonna go into the comment section, and I'm just gonna compile a list of people who came in after the fact. And so if you turn on your post notifications for my channel, I will try to do a live after 5 o'clock tomorrow. And I will try to do readings for the individuals who came in after, because I have something I have to do before the night is over. So I don't have enough time to like do the other people that came in. So I'm currently doing the ones who are already here. But I'll go through the comment section, like I said, and I'll make a list. And so when I get back on live tomorrow, if you're there, then I'll go through that list and I'll do the readings of the people who didn't get a reading tonight. If that answers your question, Victoria. But Cece, we're on you. Christy. Capricorn, my mom, girl. I just read Virgo. Well, I reconsider with just Virgo. See, I love Capricorns. My mother is Capricorn. Virgos. I only know one Virgo, and I love him, but the stuff that's going on right now, Jesus. So let's see. Well, let's see, Kirsty. So as I said before, so whatever feelings you have towards him, whatever questions you want to ask Spirit, just channel in on those feelings, those emotions, and so that that energy can transfer over here. So if you could just focus on that, hold those thoughts and try to channel them over here, then I can get that answer for you. That'll help the cards come out faster. You have to focus though. Ashley, I've been on here for 3 hours. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make a list of people who came in like later on in the chat and weren't able to get readings done. I'm going to make a list of you guys, and if you can try to tune in tomorrow, then I'll go through that list and I'll do readings for the people who say they wanted one but didn't get one tonight. Because I have homework to do. Sorry. Okay, so Christy, 4 cards came out for you. I'm trying to get a fifth one. That's why I'm still shuffling. Woo. Okay. So it seems like you guys will reconcile just because of the last 2 cards that just came out. I needed 1, but 2 came out. So what you do have is you have Triumph, Wisdom. You have 2 chakra cards. One of them is the sacral chakra, and then you have solar plexus. And then the 2 cards that made me feel like yes, you guys could reconcile is it says spiritual union as well as patience and planning. So from my experience, Virgos are very persistent. They are very persistent individuals. I don't know what happened between you guys, but whatever it happened, it should have gave you some wisdom. And I feel like whoever this person is, they are part of your life to teach you lessons. Because it does say a spiritual union. So it gives me the idea that whatever they're teaching you is on a spiritual level. It doesn't go to say like everything might be good. That's not what that means at all. But I do feel like you guys aren't done. You're not done with each other. And let me see, because when I get to these chakras, I don't know them by heart. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's okay. So it's just because, yeah, at some point, because this solar plexus that came up for you, it came up for other people as well. And it represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. So whatever you guys go through, it's gonna put those things at like to the test for you. I've tested you. It's definitely whatever things that you guys are going through or will go through, there are tests, and it may cause you to question like your self-esteem, your confidence, and stuff like that. But this person is supposed to be around you to teach you certain things. But it's up to you to determine if like how long you want to stay to endure those lessons. They could be positive ones. They could be sometimes people go through hurtful things to teach them lessons. So I just feel like you guys aren't done with each other. You're not. That's what I get from this. You're welcome. And then I said the next person. Who did I say? I think it was Armani or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody. I wish my helpers were here. I'm pretty sure Armani was on the last. I don't know if that person is still in here, but that was the last name I saw on that list. And I'm sorry, guys, because I know it's other people that just came in. As I stated before, if you subscribe to this channel and then you turn on your post notifications, if you wanted a reading tonight and you did not get a reading, then I would. It was nice to know that these messages resonated with everyone. So like I said, I'm going to go through the comment section. I'm going to make a list, and then tomorrow we're going to get back on here, and whoever did not receive a reading tonight will get a reading tomorrow. You just have to turn your notification bells on so I can and I'll wait for you guys to come in, because I know everybody's not going to be able to get on exactly at 5. So I'll probably, whoever gets on there first, then I can good night, you guys. I have to do homework. Coco, I can do you tomorrow. I'm sorry. I really have to do my homework. You're welcome, Julia. But all right, you guys. I will be back on here tomorrow. Like I said, turn your notifications on, and I'm going to go through this list and make a list of people. All right. Good night. Love y'all.